I hope it's up now. It looks like it's up, which is good. Anyways, it's been a little bit. Huh. I actually just started playing a while ago. Got all the dailies and stuff done. Figured we'd skip over all that stuff. Ugh. Dios mío. Oh. Isn't that another one of Billy's? The Starlight Engine replica? Hold on. I reached level 30 while off doing my own thing. But I'm pretty sure Billy's equipment is now upgradable because we have another one. There we go. Boosts its ability just a little bit. Double the accuracy. Half the accuracy. Let's find that pile driver. Welcome back, Master. We've received a new commission from Ben Bigger, the head of finance at Bellabog Industries. The attachment contains detailed information provided by the client. Although it may not serve as any immediate purpose, a careful approach reaps rewards. The attachment has been deleted. What? I hope it didn't contain any important information. Let's get that pile driver back. Friday.
Whoa. This place feels even more bleak than the last hollow we went to. The ether concentration here is higher, too.
Oh, well, Friday did go deeper.
It has been a hollow for a long time. It's not just dangerous, it's also close to the old capital. No good will come of staying here too long. Let's just find that pile driver ASAP.
The proxy said the pile driver isn't far ahead, so it shouldn't take too long to bring it back, right?
Blind optimism can be dangerous, Anton. After all, the heavy-duty grappler and boring machine we found both experienced pretty significant personality changes, and Grace has yet to find the reason behind it.
So what if it's changed? It's still our own company's smart machinery. How much trouble could it really cause? Let's get going.
Blind optimism, Anton.
Target located. Proceed with the recovery.
This guy's dramatic. Let's find a nearby detour. Quietly.
No problem, boss. I'll crouch.
Uh-oh.
Have we been spotted?
Yes. Yes, we have.
Let's get him.
We need to figure out a way.
We. You knew where the Fisher was? Crazy. Anton? What the hell was that?
My turn.
Here. Leave it to me.
Ben is so slow. It's just a little bit irritating.
I'll handle it.
I'm here.
Is this how you know?
Team up.
I'll cover you.
Can't stop me.
Ooh. Back to Ben. Well,
I'm in.
Let me do
You need more rest, Chris. Here's stuff.
give me all that lightning build up.
Burn it all.
Yeah. Got the data. And back up. Let's try this again.
Hey! Stop running!
Warning. The
Target machine's hydraulic impact mechanism is accumulating energy.
Speculation. It intends to perform a pile-driving motion against the ground. Did I just repeat myself? Starlight Knights never get hit by the same attack twice. Unfortunately, Master, you are no Starlight Knight.
God damn it. No!
That old trick again? Cut it out!
God damn it.
You think I'm gonna give up if you push me away again?
Save it, Anton. Tell it in person.
Money. I'm pretty sure our data is down here. So we gotta complete the fight. Whoa! Woo! Anton.
Got it.
Woo!
Straight to the Earth's core!
I'll cover you.
And then.
Just try me.
Ow.
Come on, try harder!
Oh. Why are these mines everywhere? Back to Anton. Over to Kodara. What? Oh. The Bang Boo interrupted it. Boom. There we go. Got him with the counter. Heal up. Get this little chest. And money. No research data? God dang it. Which means we're just gonna fall down a third time.
Just wait. When I catch you, I'll tear.
I'll tit!
Oh? You finally understand my hobby, Sweet Pea?
Abandoned building complex detected ahead. Confirmed. There is nowhere for it to go.
Is our research data somewhere around here, please? Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, thank you. You're so dark.
Master, the target construction machine has been successfully surrounded. Should I broadcast some trash talk to insult it? Please choose a style. Vicious, nasty, or twisted. I can also alternate between 18 known languages.
I don't think that's necessary, Fairy. Just grab at it.
Found it. In Hollow Industrial Pile Driver Type 3. Friday!
It's seen us. I wonder what personality this one's gonna have.
No worries. We already convinced two problem children. It's time to hear what this guy has to say.
It's charging at us without even a word?
It's running?
What are you all waiting for? Go after it!
Get it!
Finally, we cut it off.
Hold it there! We can't let it get away again! I'll help!
Alright, if I remember correctly from the boss fight, you gotta disable its legs.
My turn.
Is this how you
Let's go.
Here.
Anton. Back to Ben. To the Bang Boo.
Keep attacking.
Whoa! Woo! Oh. Let's go!
Just watch me.
Over to Anton. Bang Boo.
You need more. All right, bro. Together now.
Damage!
Do it now.
Let me deal with it.
Can't stop me!
Whew. There we go.
Give up, Friday. This is the end for you.
This guy's been completely silent this whole time. Maybe his language module is broken?
No way. They can obviously understand us. Okay. I know you can hear me. Let's talk. You ran away with 2 other machines. One was a dude who desires self-fulfillment, the other a young girl passionately in love. What about you? Who are you, and what do you want? What? Don't you have any weird character traits?
How dare you!
Huh?
Traits! Ridiculous! Mere mortals! How dare these
God
cowards
complex
turn
Friday.
this wondrous mission! I'm the enlightened sinner. I cometh to stabilize the seal and guard this place on my mentor's charge. Thou shalt leave at once! The enlightened sinner?
The enlightened sinner.
I get it. So these are delusions of grandeur.
Enough! Do you have any idea how dangerous it is to go running around in a hollow? Thou art the unreasonable ones! The seal is weak, and once it is broken, this place shall be devastated! Say no more. I shall force my way through! Stop right there! My mentor, I cometh! It dodged! Ben, stop him!
If possible, I'd like to solve this peacefully. I'm sorry.
Great job, bro!
Grace, now's our chance.
Oh
I'm
shit.
here. Leave it to me. I appreciate your imagination, my child. But let's talk about it when we get back.
Sis! The seal is breaking. Don't undermine the most wondrous cause!
Let's
Wait! Let's talk! Stay away!
talk.
Turns out this guy can actually talk like a normal person.
Listen to me! I'm not lying! I hear the calling from my mentor horse! I can't fail him!
Horse?
What's going on? Why is he mentioning that name?
Oh, and there's a tone shift for everyone. Course. Course Bellabach.
I can't even remember how long it's been since I heard his name. Horse Bellabog.
Horse Bellabach.
Bellabog Industries, previous president, and my father.
Kaleda, look! This is what Daddy told you about. Bellabog's first independently developed smart construction machine.
This is the prototype you were talking about? When will you finish building it?
The little hammer.
Well,
The little
it'll
hammer
take
in
a
her
whole lot of
hand.
money.
It's so precious.
Money Daddy's company just doesn't have right now. Plus, we lack the production to build such powerful machinery. But don't worry. One day, my little girl will be riding in the machine her old man built. You know, it's not just any machine. It's got a heart your dad made in it. It'll be able to understand your commands and endure all the Hollow's dangers.
They're not showing his face. That's how you know he's evil.
Wow.
Here, Kaleda, give it a name.
Friday.
If you call out that name, it'll accomplish whatever you need it to.
Friday. Ooh.
Dad? Dad! You promised to play with me today!
Kaleda, Daddy's busy right now. Bidding on the new project, the prototype's manufacturing fee, then there's the final review at Pioneers Memorial Plaza.
Oh boy.
1 minute. I'll be done soon. Daddy promises.
Uh-oh.
Liar.
Oh no.
What?
Mr. Bellabog, I'm sure you understand this will be better for all of us.
Daddy.
You want me to pretend like nothing happened? Are you kidding me? Just come out with it. What exactly is in there? Hello? Hello? Say something!
Ooh.
Dad, it's so late. Where are you going? I don't want to be home alone. I want to go with you.
Come on, Kaleda, stop it. There's an emergency. I have to go now. Just stay at home and be good. Daddy will be back in no time. I promise.
Just like that, he vanished.
Damn.
That liar.
President? President?
Are they still in the hollow?
You were saying something?
Yes, the commission is completed. Mr. Proxy came to collect their bamboo.
Hey, Kaleda. Something wrong? Something wrong, Kaleda? Is something wrong?
We might have had some trouble along the way, but we've recovered all 3 machines. And with that, all the commissions Bellabog assigned you have been completed. We were able to get out of that tough spot, thanks to you. Thanks again for your help, Phaethon. Grace is analyzing the machines right now. With her skills, she should be able to find the reason that... What? You got something to say?
Your face just now. You don't look okay.
I have a question for you. When the pile driver mentioned the name Horse, you made an odd face.
Would you look at the time? President, if we don't go deal with that commission fee for Mr. Proxy now, we won't be able to transfer the money tomorrow.
Ben? Don't worry. It's okay.
Skillful
If we don't
deflect,
tell
Ben.
them, the proxy could just look it up online. Besides, they helped us and they're trustworthy. We don't have to avoid it. Proxy, you saw Anton on that show before, right? Did the host mention years ago there was a scandal involving Bellabog's president who disappeared with a bunch of money? Well, that president of Bellabog was Horse.
Horse.
Bellabog.
Horse.
So,
It,
yes,
the K comes from
he
the
was my
back of the
father.
throat.
The night before
Horse.
the old capital fell, a large sum of money suddenly disappeared from Bellabog's accounts, and the old man went missing. PubSec investigated and said the financial burden of Bellabog, coupled with the possibility the memorial square we were building at the time might not be completed on schedule, caused Horse to embezzle the public funds and run. Bellabog Industries had an extremely hard time because of one old man's irresponsible behavior. But we're back on our feet now.
I'm glad you've turned a corner.
You've really been through a lot. I'm glad that you've turned the corner.
Thank you. At any rate, I stopped thinking of Horst Bellabog as my father a long time ago. The Bellabog of today has nothing to do with that selfish piece of trash.
Koleda, how could you talk about your own father like that?
Grace.
True, a large sum of money was missing from the company's books, but no one can prove it was Uncle Horse who took it. The investigation result and the claims he absconded with the money were all just PubSec speculation. I know all the bad press brought about by public security and losing your father hurt you, but you shouldn't resent your own father like that.
She's a bit too strong out of the
You didn't
gate.
spend much time with him
I
before you
understand
went
her
to
motive for this, but man, Grace is getting a little too... Yeah.
I think we're getting further away from just explaining to Mr. Proxy who Horse was. And Grace, weren't you and Anton working on those 3 machines? What are you doing here?
I came over to tell you I found a clue as to why they ran off.
Oh, really? Great!
After examining their logic cores, I found they'd all picked up the same signal from deep within a hollow before wandering off.
From
The
Horse.
signal's identification code format is the same we use in the company. When decoded, the text reads, BLG prototype. That's right, Koleda. Unbelievable as it sounds, the signal seems to be coming from the original prototype.
Prototype.
Prototype? Could you explain?
It was the first smart machinery made before the former president went missing. Our production line
It's the
was
one
so
Koleda
outdated
gave a
at the
name
time
to
that we
then.
couldn't complete manufacturing independently. Apart from the core parts, everything else was outsourced to another manufacturer and produced according to our blueprint. Unfortunately, the old capital fell before the final delivery payment was made, even though the machine was completed. The manufacturer was swallowed by the hollow and lost forever, along with the prototype.
But it looks like the prototype is out there somewhere, and maintains some level of functionality. You may not like what I'm about to say, Sweet Pea. I know you don't want to drag up the past, but that prototype is still company property.
And it's the original prototype, so it's probably worth a lot.
Go get it back, or pretend it doesn't exist.
Koleda hangs her head without making a sound.
Calm down, guys. There's no need to jump to conclusions today. Even the most durable components can experience mechanical fatigue. Not to mention, we're all human. After running around in the hollow for so long, both our bodies and minds need relaxation.
Anton's right. It's getting late. You must be tired. Mr. Proxy, please, go back and rest for today. If we decide to head into the hollow to look for the prototype, we'll be sure to contact you for assistance.
Alright. See how Koleda is doing. Discuss the current situation with Belle. To recover the company's assets, we had to involve what that person left behind again. Not qualified. I must handle the current situation properly to make the decisions that are most beneficial to the company. As a leader, Oh, poor Koleda. Feel a little bad for her. Wasn't easy helping Belobog to find those 3 missing machines, and now it's led to the issue with the prototype. And it turns out the accident at Belobog also happened back during the fall of the old capital. Yeah, the chaos back then buried so many streets. The thing we're trying to look into, and also the truth behind Koleda's dad's disappearance. I understand Koleda wants to leave the past behind, but I wonder, can people really completely cut themselves off from the past? Anyhow, if Belobog decides to go into the hollow and retrieve the prototype, I want to take the commission. What do you think, Wise? I agree. Then let's wait for Koleda to tell us more. It shouldn't be long now. Let's just progress the story. Get some rest in the bedroom. Rest is rest, time to sleep. Koleda's father. Many people's lives were changed by the fall of the old capital. Will this kind keep in the future? Rest comfortably and your mind feels exceptionally clear. Wonder how things at Belobog Industries are going. Let's check in with Belle and see if there are any updates. Well, let's get Hetty first. Did you hear, manager? I just got a compliment from a customer. It's great. I think you misunderstood. It wasn't me who got complimented, it was the store itself. It looks like customers are giving it more and more praise. I'm happy to have played a part in making my favorite store so lively. Keep it up, manager. Oh, and here's the latest batch of videotapes. Make sure to organize them nice and tidy to attract more customers. Keep up the fantastic work. You're sounding more like the manager now. In great demand. Scariest movie you have here. Hmm. I think this is the one. Oh, thrillers, right. And I think that's thriller. Recommend. Videotape is perfect. Just cover alone gives me the chills. I have to watch it at home first to mentally prepare myself for the midnight contest. Isn't that cheating? Is it? I don't think so. But my deskmates watched the film before. Alright, Belle. How's Bellabog going? Oh, it's you, Wise. Is there something you want to talk about? Any updates on Bellabog? Immersive storytelling, let's go. I was just about to tell you that Anton asked me for your Knock Knock account. He'll probably message you soon. Was that a message notification? Hey, Faith, it's me. Is this Anton? That's right, it's me. This is my personal account. Can't take you today to tell your president finally made up her mind to go look for the prototype. You can take home the commission, alright? Of course. Great, I knew you guys would be down. Kalita and Grace still arguing. This time it involves Mr. Horace, so things got real. But don't worry, we've been through thick and thin together. They'll definitely manage. What do you think of him? Yeah, Mr. Kors is my patron, and I believe he'd do something. I don't believe he'd do something like running off of a bunch of money. That's my answer. A real bro sometimes has to choose the path of being misunderstood. But we've gotten off track. In any case, I want to talk to you about finding a prototype. If it's okay, can you come visit us in the morning? Of course. Oh, thanks. Anton said he'd like to meet you tomorrow morning at the construction site to discuss the prototype, right? In other words, Bellabog has finally decided to get it back. I'll head out tomorrow. Yeah, the Hollow is a dangerous place with all its constant changes. Better get it back before something unexpected happens. Bro, are you leaving so soon? Stay safe out there. I've got your back. Okay, that's too slow. Special event.
Thanks for coming, Proxy.
Oh, I don't have to
Industries
read
has
this one.
decided to officially start the search for the prototype.
I'm glad you made a decision.
I'm glad you made up your mind. Must have been difficult.
Yes, the prototype carries important company technology. As president, I can't just leave it out there. As for finding the prototype, Grace is the expert. Sorry, but I have other things to deal with today. So, you can talk to her about it.
President, wait.
Kalita walked away with her head hung low.
Kalita walked away with her head hung low. There's still a bit of a grudge between her and Grace.
Don't worry, Ben. The president isn't the kind of person to change her mind after making a decision.
Well, at least you won't change your mind.
And that's enough for Sweet Pea. I'll find a way to deal with the rest of it.
Okay then.
Poor Ben.
Let's begin, Proxy. We'll start with the incident involving the lost smart machines. After carrying out a careful inspection, I found their logic cores were functioning properly and showed no signs of being corrupted by ether. They changed because they were receiving signals from the prototype. I'll skip the details, but the gist is the operating power of their logic cores has been improved. That is to say, the children became smarter by communicating with the prototype. But of the three, only the pile driver, Friday, received a clear instruction. He was the one yelling about having to reinforce the seal as soon as possible.
Is Friday still going on about that?
Is Friday still going on about that? I hope he's not planning on running off again.
It started listening to instructions and went back to work at the construction site once I promised to help it find its mentor, Horse. But it didn't make any sense when it was talking about the seal. Although, I did manage to figure out that the prototype needs help. I studied the data the prototype sent them. The pile driver was the first.
Horus uploaded himself to prototype. Horus is now inside the machine. That's why he was able to educate them.
Also, none of our other smart machines received any communications from the prototype after these first three children went missing.
So the prototype's communication module is likely incapable of actively contacting other devices anymore.
Exactly. Kaleda likely realizes that, and probably regrets not making a decision sooner. But she shouldn't blame herself so quickly. Proxy. Our smart machines automatically send a single byte confirmation signal when the communication module receives a message. It's a simple feature and is likely still functional. If that's the case, we can have each of the three children contact the prototype and triangulate its location based on the signal it sends back. Time is of the essence, Proxy. When we're in the hollow, we'll leave the navigation and target location analysis to you.
Alright. Let's get that commission. Master, we have received location data shared by Bellabog Industries. The analysis results will be uploaded to your sensory sync storage space in EOS. Don't worry, it won't cause any pain. Immediately causes a severe amount of pain. Let's get that prototype. Pro-bro type.
Hello? Wise. Everyone with Bellabog. Can you hear me? You're now in the hollow. Somewhere near the border between New Eridu and the old capital. Don't forget, although the upcoming metro renovation project also goes through this area, public security has yet to approve any units or individuals to enter.
So we're doing this illegally.
I never thought we'd end up back here.
You've been here before?
This was a thriving new development area before the fall of the old capital. The government and TOPS invested huge sums of money in construction. Even Bellabog was working on a big project in the area. But that's not important. We should start looking for the prototype.
Right. Then let me explain.
It is interesting that Anton and Ben are both way older than Kaleda.
And heavy-duty grappler to 3 fixed positions in the hollow. Once they're all in place, Grace will turn on the signal transmission function, so each of the 3 machines receives the return signal from the prototype as a repeater. The strength of the signals forwarded by the 3 machines as repeaters will be different. Then we just have to look for a good location to decode the signal and find the exact coordinates of the prototype. Communication between us and the prototype mustn't be interrupted until we finish decoding the signal. Wise, the location where Grace and the pile driver are headed to is nearby. I'll take them there. You just need to join the others and deliver the other 2 machines to their designated places.
Okay, so I'm taking care of Ben and Anton.
Using these 3 machines. Grace, take the pile driver. Leave the other 2 to us.
The path ahead is blocked by debris. Clearing is required before we may proceed to the boring machine.
Okay. Let's say hi to it.
Understood. I will boss it around without mercy in the same manner my master bosses me around, and it won't dare complain.
Hold on.
Consign any obstacle to its deadly demise, as you command.
Thanks, pile driver.
Can you hear me, Proxy? The search is about to begin.
Ooh.
I need your help gathering all the kids at the right place.
Oh boy, that looks like a lot.
External data installation detected, analyzed, and deployed. Transmitting message from the client, Grace.
Oh, we have to control
I
it?
just sent you a temporary control device. You can use it to maneuver these kids.
Oh boy.
Use the device's directional controls to make the boring machine move the way you want. Our goal is to get all of them moved into position, then transmit a signal to locate the prototype. Coordinates for where the boring machine needs to go have been uploaded. By the way, the boring machine can smash through walls, but can't deal with explosives, so be gentle when piloting. I've uploaded the data. It's up to you now.
Okay, let's clear out all the walls we can, because if I'm guessing correctly, she can deal with the walls, the other one can deal with the explosives. So, if we deal with all the walls here, wall, as the boring machine, it should be fine. There we go. Boring machine in place.
Is this where I send out my love signal?
Just send a normal signal, okay?
My love signal.
Head over to the grappler, Proxy.
Temporary control device deployed. Signal transfer in progress.
Nice job there, Proxy. We're getting more signal feedback. Okay, same task, but this time we're controlling the grappler. Grapplers are different from boring machines. Grapplers can handle explosives but can't smash through walls. So be careful.
Yeah, that's why we smashed all the walls for, well, as the boring machine. Oh. Bonk. That actually hit me? Thanks, Grappler, for handling all these explosives. Wee! Alright. We're all set up.
All right. All three machines have been delivered to their designated locations.
Let's go.
Grace, do you copy? It's time to start sending signals to the prototype.
Roger that. The rest is up to you, my children. It's time to call your elder.
Let's find that horse.
Got it. We're getting a message back from the boring machine. All three machines are receiving a signal from the prototype.
Awesome.
Now we gotta triangulate it. And decode it. And protect the machines.
What's that noise on your end, Grace?
It's nothing, just some ethereals. I'll deal with them in a minute. It seems the high-frequency signal from the transmitter not only affects the prototype, but gets ethereals riled up too.
No, Grace, wait! I'm detecting multiple individuals with high ether activity approaching you. I'm afraid you and the pile driver may have trouble fending them off.
Stop transmitting
All
the
right.
signal, Grace! You and the pile driver have to get out of there! Don't provoke the ethereals!
Nope, we're gonna find this.
No can do, Sweet Pea. Didn't the proxy say we can't let the transmission be interrupted until we decode the signal?
Yeah, she's
They
gonna be
ordered
stubborn
me to
about
stop
this.
transmitting immediately! We'll try again after we've dealt with the ethereals!
I'll be frank, Coleda. The prototype is sending a signal, but the time interval between replies is getting longer and longer. That means the prototype's communication module no longer has
I'll
the
be
power to
brief with
send
you, she
confirmation
says,
replies
going
for
on a
every
long
message. If
explanation.
we stop now, we won't get a second chance. The prototype's logic core is vital to Belobog, so I can't give up that easily.
Don't be stupid, Grace! It's not about whether you give up or not. You can't handle that many ethereals by yourself. Even without the prototype, we can still develop new tech.
Gotta go, Sweet Pea.
You, Coleda. My guests have arrived. I can't greet them properly while talking to you.
Wait! Don't go! Grace! Sis!
Ooh.
Damn it! Why does nobody ever listen? Proxy!
Aw.
We have to go save her!
Warning. High-risk hostiles detected. They are rapidly approaching Grace's location.
Not good. We have to help her.
Let's go. Why does nobody ever listen? Damn, Coleda. Oh, nah. All right. Keep going. Boop. Yeah. Woo. Bonk. Oh, there's another one. That's right.
Is this high enough?
Dun-dum. Ooh. Ooh, we can combo. Yeah.
Anton, let's go.
Bonk.
Bring it on!
Good boy.
Whew.
This is awesome!
Come on, bro!
Right over to Anton.
My turn!
Just try me.
Yeah.
My killer is unstoppable. Attention.
You gotta dig deeper!
Over to Coleda.
Just watch me! Hey, you don't have a permit!
Woohoo! You don't have a permit.
Cancel this!
Ooh, love it when I can get a good deflection like that. Oh god. Ben's counter can be so fun.
Have all been dealt with.
Grace, how's the situation?
Don't worry. Communication with the prototype wasn't broken.
That's not what I'm asking. I mean, are you hurt?
Kaleda rushes in.
Ow, 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 ow! Kaleda! What was that for?
That's what you get! Why did you disobey a direct order from your president? You even cut communication. Even a hopeless tech geek like you must have limits to your madness! You say it's for the benefit of Bellabog? If anything happened to you, even if we found the prototype, who's gonna do the research on it?
Hold on, sweet Pete.
I don't want to hear it!
Ooh, you got the I don't want to hear it. Kaleda does have a point.
Kaleda is right, Grace. We shouldn't risk our lives. We all know you're doing this for Bellabog Industries and Kaleda. But if something happened to you, how would Kaleda face all of this?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have disconnected. All I was thinking about was how I could possibly deal with the ethereals while staying in communication. I was confident I could hold off until you arrived, but I didn't explain myself clearly, nor did I consider your feelings. For that, I'm sorry.
It's over now. I'm just glad you're alright.
Yay, they made up. Guys could just be honest with each other.
You two actually care about one another. If only you could just be honest with each other.
Proxy, we can move on to the next bit of fighting the prototype. Right? Let's go! Grace went to great lengths to maintain the signal. We can't let her go to waste.
Great deflect, Kaleda.
Yes! We have search data now. Locating the prototype.
Optimizing algorithm.
Oh, right, it's in the building you destroyed.
Target location confirmed.
Your location is the suitable one to amplify the signal. Wait a second. Barry and I soon have the prototype position.
Calculating coordinates. Prototype location found. Generate a map of the area.
Alright.
Reminder. There are no working cameras in the hollow. The map was generated using camera images from many years ago based on the coordinates.
I'm thinking the map Barry created.
Meanwhile, with the Bellabog.
Got it. Let me see.
Site diagram. Whoa. Low-res image sent by ferry to Grace's tablet of the area near the prototype before it was swallowed up by the hollow. You can make out a strange tower in the picture. That is kind of weird.
It's not very clear. I can just about make out a strangely shaped tower.
Grace, let me see that. This is...
Ben's the vet on the
What's
team.
wrong, Ben? Is there a problem with the prototype's location?
President. Back then, just before the former president disappeared, Bellabog was awarded construction rights for a project in a new development area, the Pioneers Memorial Plaza. This isn't a tower. It's a monument in the center of Memorial Plaza.
What? The prototype is located in the plaza that the old man never finished? But why?
I don't know what's going on, but looking at the picture, I have a bad feeling about it. The prototype's sudden appearance. It's like the president is trying to tell us something.
The ex-president.
Right. Didn't Friday say Horse was calling it?
You're overthinking it. It might have brought up the name horse, but an enlightened center, stabilizing the seal, it's all nonsense. But I am curious about what the prototype is doing here. We should go check it out.
Thank God these four all have high ethereal resistance.
Finally, we found it!
Our last investigation data. Healing. More healing. A little reward for getting it this far.
The monument is just ahead. We're almost there. This is a pretty rough path, so watch your step.
Anton! Let the proxy sit on the machine! Grace, is something wrong? You're so slow.
Me? Oh, I was just thinking about something.
Something's off.
Good. If you're hurt and trying to hide it from me, you'll be in for it.
Hey, Sweet Pea. We're family. Don't be mean.
What?
When I was in danger earlier, you called me sis, right? Memories. I haven't heard you call me that since you became the president of Belobog.
Really? I didn't notice. I must have yelled it without thinking. In the heat of the moment, I saw the danger you were in, facing those ethereals, and my mind went blank. I could only think of one thing. I don't want to lose another family member. You risked your life for Belobog's future, but as president, there was nothing I could do. I haven't been a very good president.
Keep saying that and I'm going to get angry, Sweet Pea. I know better than anyone how
Keep
hard
saying
you've
that and
worked
I'm
these
gonna
past years.
I'm gonna punch you.
It's grueling, but you work from early in the morning to late at night. Am I gonna need to be the one to tell you you're not a machine? You say you're not interested in technical stuff, but your desk is all stuffed with my well-worn technical papers. Even though they're well written. A kid your age, I don't know. Shouldn't you be reading comics or something?
She was interested in that before you got
Maybe
involved.
it's me who's incompetent. I said that I was doing it for the future of Belobog. But perhaps I was just trying to salvage Uncle Horse's legacy. I thought, if you could just see the prototype in person, you'd understand what an amazing man he was. It's sad to think someone that outstanding is rejected by his own daughter.
Sis,
But ever since that day you said I knew nothing, well, I noticed some clues and started connecting the dots. Koleda, have you been hiding something about Horse?
Uh-oh.
the night Dad went missing, I saw him leave with my own two eyes. It was late at night, and I was woken up by the sound of a phone call from the living room. I came out of my room to see what was going on, and I saw him clutching this bulging bag. He was planning to leave without saying goodbye. I had a bad feeling about it, so I ran over to stop him. I asked him where he was going, but his bag was yanked open, and I saw it was filled with stacks of banknotes. I learned later, it was the money missing from Belobog's accounts.
I had no idea something like that happened.
Yeah. After that, plus the public security report, I just can't believe in him as much as you guys do.
So you suffered alone all these years? Why didn't you tell anyone? Wouldn't it have been easier to just get it out?
It does have a point.
Who knows? I guess I thought if I said it out loud, that'd officially make him a bad person. But you're right.
It'd officially
do
make
feel
him.
better.
Aw.
Just
Poor
promise me,
Koleda,
Sweet Pea,
dude.
okay? Whatever happens in the future, we face it together. Belobog is your home. Even without Horse, me, Anton, and Ben, we're all your family.
Okay, I promise.
Besides,
Hell
how's
yeah.
that saying go? Facts aren't always the truth. Maybe Horse had another reason for leaving that day. I'm not asking you to accept my point of view, but the mystery surrounding Horse will always haunt Belobog, so we'll keep looking for answers. Right now, our priority is finding the prototype. Let's get going.
Oh. You're about to enter the critical stage of the commission. Please note that once started, you can no longer explore freely. Well, we've got all our data, so. Oh. There we go. It's cutscene and a fight time.
This is it. The memorial square Belobog built back then.
Look! There's a big white thing over there by the monument!
The slick colors, the handsome lines. Yes, that's the prototype. But why is it in that bizarre position?
I agree. It does look a bit unnatural. Like it's actively clamping down on the monument.
Did something happen here? Ben? Anton? You guys go take a look around the monument. I'll take Grace and the proxy to take a look at the cockpit.
Roger that!
You two be careful in there! The prototype has been in the hollow for so long that it may have been corrupted in some places!
Don't worry. The cockpit was well sealed. It's still pretty clean inside. Huh? This is...
No mistaking it. That's a bullet hole. That's not all, Kaleda. Just look around. There are bullet holes all over the cockpit.
What? What happened here?
Ooh, she's getting
It's all bullets
serious.
inside the cockpit, so the gun was fired at close range. It looks like there was a struggle here. But with how much time has passed, it's impossible to tell if anyone was shot. There's a stack of notes on the center console. Wait, this is...
Ben! Anton! Get over here! The proxy has found something!
What is it, President?
Look at this.
That's a bill for the prototype. Not only does it have President Horse's signature, it has the date and amount on it too.
Yeah, the amount is the same as what disappeared from the company's accounts, and it matches the time of Horse's disappearance. So that means Horse took the money to pay for the prototype manufacturing.
Aha! I knew a guy like Horse never did running away with funds. Horse's name can be cleared with this receipt as evidence.
I don't think they'll take it that easily.
Wait, could it be possible Horse was the one that drove the prototype here? But why? And why did he disappear?
We can't be sure about anything just yet. But with all those bullet holes in the cockpit, something terrible must have happened. The old man, my dad, didn't run away of his own accord. But then he hasn't come back either. In all likelihood, he's already dead. Damn it!
Damn. Oh.
I get it now. That phone call right before he left, it was just so weird. He was saying stuff like, you want me to pretend like nothing happened, and what exactly is in there? Dad must have gotten involved in something dangerous. But what did he find? Why didn't he tell anyone before he...
Don't worry, Kaleda. We'll find the answers. I just checked the prototype. The external memory unit in its logic core is intact. It must still have records from back then. I'll start analyzing the data the moment we bring the prototype back. We'll find the truth behind Horse's disappearance.
That's right, President. We'll find a way.
Phaeton is ready to help whenever you need it, Kaleda.
Everyone.
Aw.
Yeah, you guys are right. As president, I can't keep feeling sorry for myself. Okay.
Let's
Let's
get the
get this
prototype
prototype
back.
Over this way. Little more.
Careful. Slowly now.
That's it. Steady now, steady.
No worries, I'm on it. Job done.
Giant ethereal comes out of the monument.
Let's go. We're all finished here.
Wait! I seem to have forgotten something very important. Right! The seal! My mental horse sent me a message telling me to strengthen the seal. But what could the seal actually be?
Giant ethereal in there.
Something's moving in the monument. Is it an ethereal?
Doesn't look like one, but yet, ether levels are shockingly high.
That's cool. That's Horus. Why did it focus on its butt?
Not so fast! Behave yourself!
Phew, that was a shock. Proxy, you've seen all sorts. What kind of monster is this?
Its outward appearance isn't that of an ethereal, but it doesn't look like a corrupted human either.
What's wrong, Wise?
What in the world?
Oh no! Hans, Friday, come in!
Their signals are gone, and ether readings are still increasing. Be careful, everyone!
Oh shit.
It's huge. It absorbed the machines?
Hopefully we can get those back. I don't think we will.
I've never felt like this before.
Can't believe that was in the monument. Dad, is this what he... Cause he found this? Come on, try harder!
Go Kaleda. Woo!
Can't stop me!
No escape!
Back to the bang boo. Jervum.
Let me deal with it!
You need... Be careful!
Anton, let's go!
Doesn't seem like that hard of a boss fight. There's probably a second phase to it. I bet there's a second phase.
President!
Sweepy!
Oh, she's seeing something.
President! President! She's completely covered in smoke and dust.
Calm down. Our Sweepy is not that delicate. Big one, just focus on the enemy.
Just try me!
Whew.
Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
Can't stop me!
Whew. Bad. Bang boo.
Right in front of you.
Let's get a lot of shock in.
Anton! I'll take it. Destroy me. It's authorized personnel only.
Ground slam. Authorized personnel only.
Leave the tough ones to me. Come on. Can't stop me.
Back to Grace. Bang boom. Over to bed.
Failspire seems a bit stubborn.
Oh, bitch. This dude has another phase?
Damn it! If this continues, we're done for! The prototype? President!
It took a while to get this thing moving. Leave it to me! Come on, you punk!
Go, President!
Don't you guys want to back her up a little? Oh, she seems to be doing fine. Fine-ish.
Sweet pea! Push it just like that! Use the monument!
Got it!
Heck yeah. Let's go. Robot mech fight.
Almost! Just a little more!
They're in a stalemate.
The prototype doesn't sound good!
Sweet pea, don't force it. It's corrupting the prototype.
Almost! Come on! Hurry up and get moving!
Here, Kaleda. Give it a name. When you call out that name,
It'll accomplish whatever you need it to.
Dad, can I really believe in you again? Get moving! Jerry!
Oh, damn.
Don't look down on me! We're proud to be Billabong! The power of smart construction machinery!
Veroy.
Even if corrupted, our Billabong machinery will never give in!
Damn.
Dad, you idiot. Hope you'd be proud of what Bellabog's become.
There we go. Chapter complete. I hope. A few days later, inside Random Play.
Wise, look who's here.
Yo, Proxy! What's up?
How are you feeling, Kaleda? What did the hospital say?
Kaleda, how was your checkup at the hospital?
Don't worry, I got the all clear. I kept saying I was fine, but my sister and Anton insisted I get a bunch of tests at the hospital just in case I have ether corruption.
I understand why they're worried. You were in the prototype fighting that monster at close range for a long time. We don't know if it can cause any special harm to humans.
I guess you're right.
Right. How does the investigation go?
Speaking of which, how goes the investigation into the monster and the prototype?
Oh, that's actually the reason I came. Let's start with the monster. Public security called this morning. Said they're making the necessary technical preparations to recover the monster's remains.
Oh, really? That's good. The remains left by the monster are pretty unique, so I thought it'd take public security longer to deal with.
Yeah, that's thanks to those two pubsec girls who came to investigate the scene. But we can't just wait around while they investigate the monster. Can I leave this thing to you, Phaethon?
External memory unit. A microchip-like object that Kaleda gave us for safekeeping. It looks like an external memory unit that's been taken from the prototype. There could still be some clues contained within from before everything with cores went down.
This kind of chip is the external memory unit from the prototype's logic core you mentioned before, right?
Right, exactly. Back then, when he found the monster was hidden in the monument, my dad must have driven the prototype there with the intention of destroying it. If that's the case, there may be some clues left within the external memory unit. But my dad used a special encryption process, so we have no way to read the data inside. I hate to ask, but can you help?
There's no need to be so polite, Kaleda. Besides, we actually have our own reasons for wanting to look into the monster. We'll find a way to decrypt the data inside. Don't worry.
Great, then I'll leave the storage unit with you. I have a meeting with the supplier, so I'll be heading out.
Bye, Kaleda. Good luck with the project.
See you soon. I'll be waiting for some good news from you.
I feel like Kaleda's demeanor has changed since we first met her. She's becoming a more and more mature leader. It seemed like such a simple commission. I never expected it to unearth Belbog's past and involve such a mysterious monster. Wise, didn't you say your eyes were feeling strange when that monster started emanating energy?
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't last long, but my eyes started to feel uncomfortable.
There's definitely something off about where that monster came from. It might have something to do with that thing we've been trying to learn about.
God dang it.
Anyway, the remains were handed over to public security. We have to find a way to decipher the information on this storage unit.
Hey, Fairy. Do you have any suggestions?
Fairy, do you have any suggestions as to how to decipher it?
Of course, Master. My greatest advantage lies in data collection and analysis. I have identified the most cost-effective and successful solution for you at this time. You can try reaching out to a hacker known as Rain on Internet.
Rain.
Judging by their resume, Rain fits your current needs. This person has also done business with Nicole from the Cunning Hares.
Nicole is just so connected.
I've heard of her, Wise. She's a first-rate proxy when it comes to cracking encryption.
Oh, heck
Since
yeah.
she knows Nicole. That makes things easier. Nicole would never miss an opportunity to use her contacts to cover her debts, after all.
I'll contact Nicole right away, Wise, and tell her that we want to ask Rain to decrypt an external memory unit. Is there anything else you want to talk about? About that thing we're looking into. Back then, I thought if we became proxies, we'd get some answers soon. Never expected it to be this difficult. Now, this may be a breakthrough. Your eyes feeling strange because of that monster definitely isn't a good sign. If your eyes feel uncomfortable again in the future, Wise, tell me right away. I won't hide it. About Belobog. Search for the prototype. Those 3 machines got pretty badly damaged when they were swallowed by the monster. The prototype's logic core was also partially corrupted. Don't think Grace will give up on saving them, though. PubSec should return the 3 Belobog machines after they've recovered the monster's remains. Let's help Grace, too, if she needs anything, Wise. Right, our financial crisis back home. With the commission fee from Bellabog, this month turned out to be a good one. But we'll still have to work hard next month. So in the meantime, tell me before you go spending money on video games and gacha, okay? Nobody knows you better than I do. We should be able to relax for a while after this. You should go in and do something you enjoy. Heck yeah, call from the hollow's heart. Boop. Time to take a break. Whee! A little rest won't hurt, especially if it'll put Belle at ease. A few days ago, some employees from Bellabog accidentally breached an unfinished plaza somewhere inside a hollow. An additional entity of extremely high ether activity. Despite trespassing, Bellabog won't be facing charges due to the malfunctioning carrot. The site has now been secured and sealed by public security due to limited intel. Only photos from before the fall of the old capital are available. Bellabog and the plastic way back, huh? Alright. Someone knocking at my door. Did Belle notice I'm not sleeping? Forget trying to sleep. I might as well get up and chat. Now that Bellabog matter is settled, we're set for a good while. Let's do something easy then. Manage our video store's business, sort out our videotape inventory, etc. We can clear those earlier and watch videos at home too. Let's close the shop early today. You need to take care of yourself. I wonder how much information can be found in the prototype storage unit. Monster in the monument. It isn't an inferior, and it doesn't seem like a typical corrupted. Fire eyes. I can't let Belle worry. Someone knocking at the door? Oh, the sun's come up. Okay, let's get into gear. Roland, Chief of New Eridu Defense Front Station. Scout Outpost previously worked with your team during Shiyu defense. Section 6 sends reinforcements for that mission. Indeed, trust you already understand the urgency and importance of Hull Zero missions. Cut to the chase, based on the skills you demonstrated, the team and I have agreed that we can authorize you to join another mission. True soldier should never pass up the chance to distinguish your chance, and this is your chance for yours. Can you give me the details? Good, this is exactly the response the Defense Force needs. Short participating in the mission requires a strong team. Defense Force will provide special support with supplies. Be waiting for you at Scott. Nekomata mission now. Nekomata's story? Hold on. The cat and mouse game. Oh. Ah, so next chapter is Mission Unthinkable. I love the covers for these. It's actually really cute. Oh, shoot. The agent story, right. Let's see what Nekomata's story is. On a day accompanied by 4-7 gales and thunderstorm alerts, with a serious look on her face, Belle asked me to meet them on a rooftop. There's something I want to tell you. Since we're family, I think you need your input on this. What do you think of Nikomata? Wait, are the two of you? No, what are you talking about? Do I look like the kind of person who selfishly kidnapped someone else's lucky cat because of personal preference? Oh? Just let me say one more thing. It was her idea. Be more specific. You know that the Cunning Hairs are not doing great financially, right? Earlier today, Nikomata asked me if we were looking for more people. She even recommended herself, saying she's eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. I think she wants to work here to pay off some debts. Makes sense, right? I bet we could handle more customers if we had one more person. If we can give her something cute to wear while we're talking to customers, I bet we'd make more money. Sounds like she's got what it takes to be a salesperson. I'll go prepare a cute uniform for her. For long, Nikomata arrives at the video store.
I'm here, guys! I'm ready to go! Hello, Nikomata. Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I got you this cute uniform. Put it on and let's get to work.
Huh? Work? Hang on a minute. Didn't you agree on a commission to take me and a client into a hollow?
So that's what you meant by doing business together.
I see. When you said doing business together, you actually meant down in the hollows.
Of course I was talking about down in the hollows. You don't really think Nicole wants me to pay off our debt by working here, do you? It might look like she has a bank account or a conscience to be, but Nicole has been pretty good to me.
Well, we sure got that wrong. But if we're going
God
down
dang it,
into the
Belle.
hollow, where are the rest of the Cunning Hairs?
I came up with this commission myself. I'm not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with Vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay. Now that the Cunning Hairs are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do!
Hustling side gigs to make ends meet, while the boss can't afford to pay your wages. How admirable.
Well, ever heard of a fortune cat? And once I get back from this gig with my pay, I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nikomata, you really are the very model of a cunning hair.
I thought you and Andy made up already.
I thought you and Anby had made up already.
It's not about making amends. It's about a competitive mindset of professionals.
It's not about making amends. It's about winning.
Besides, even street gangs have performance metrics these days. How about it, Faithin? I've got a lucrative commission set up. You want in?
Give me the details on this commission first.
No problem. Here's the situation. There's this company that lost a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there, in the hopes of one day retrieving it all.
Sounds easy enough. But field surveys? Those aren't usually very profitable.
Relax. This is just the first step. Think about it. The company needed to find help on Internaut just to run some field surveys. When it comes to the official recovery later on, they'll definitely be looking for more.
I see what you mean. Yeah, resource recovery pays really well. People will probably be fighting over that commission. But if we've already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice.
We sure will. That's Faithin for you. You gotta cast out a long line to catch a big fish. So...
A long line to catch a big fish. What is pay?
What about our pay? That's a...
Split it. 50-50. How about it? Pretty good, huh? I'll go confirm the place and time with the client. And then we can get straight to it.
Heck yeah. Alright. Is this gonna be Nikomata alone? Oh no.
Ready for combat.
We're getting some help. Hold on. Physical attacker. Alright, well. Billy?
It's time to shine!
Ready for combat.
What if we just went whole hog into the physical attacker?
Need some standing by.
I'm so tempted to just bring Nicole along. Like,
The cunning here is
oh
clear.
shit! Nicole!
Master, this time I am a limited edition version of Fairy. Fairy Cat, at your service. Please follow the guide to the end of the route we're surveying inside the hollow. Fairy Cat suggests you find the guide first. Meow.
Your virtual assistant is getting on my nerves.
She does that with everyone, Nekomata.
That guy is our guide, right?
Hi, you're Nekomata, right? Allow me to, introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use fancy names?
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide. Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet?
We're both right here?
Miss Nekomata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No other.
He doesn't seem to realize this bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Hello, I'm your proxy.
Hello, Ollie. I'm actually your proxy.
Who's there?
Meow! My ears! Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But so, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
Oh, is that so? My bad.
Dang right.
Whew, well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise, please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm leaning on this stalagmite right now. See, chatting and laughing so freely like this, while being so close to an ether crystal? Whew.
Ethereal.
Crystal
Whoa!
just move? Oh, don't tell me!
Oh, it's one of those inactive sleeping at the... Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
He is completely gone.
Seems like he's utterly panicked.
Well, let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after. Let's get rid of these ethereals first.
Yep. Bop. Done. The way she focuses on you.
Kitty, go get some of that. Nice one, Billy. What's this? I'm so cute. Nicole, let me help. I'm here.
Take the chance. Nicole, let me help.
Okay. Watch out.
Oh, now.
Now or never!
Right back at ya.
Oh.
Take the chance.
At last, we're safe. Miss Nekomata, I was blown away by your heroism just then.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? I don't want you to get hurt. When I read the notes for this job, I assumed you'd be a little more... composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company.
Poor guy.
I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to recovering etheric resources.
Really? Then I guess I'll trust you. Well, since you mentioned etheric resource recovery, there's no sense hiding it. What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future. So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss and help us get in on the follow-up commission?
Oh, yeah, of course. No problem, just leave it up to me.
We're counting on you, Mia. Tell you the truth, I've been planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet for myself, right?
Sure does.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering etheric resources like this?
Oh, yeah, my cut, it's...
How silly of me, Mia. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed salary plus bonuses. But I guess that's confidential.
Yes, I have to keep that a secret.
What is she up to?
That is very considerate of you, Miss Nekomata. I won't disclose exactly how much it is then.
Cool. Let's not talk about salaries right now, then.
Oh, okay. Just let me look up the exact details here.
Hey, Ethan. What do you think of this Ollie guy?
So you said all that on purpose.
I was thinking, why would you want to switch jobs when you only just started with the cunning hairs? But I get it. You were leading him on, huh?
I feel like he's a little weird. He talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes. It's obvious he's not familiar with them. What do you think, Broxy?
Actually, he's just a low-level salaryman.
What if he's a low-level salaryman who's been forced into a job in the Hollow by his boss?
Huh? Well, for a Proxy, you sure are naive. My years of experience in the streets tell me he's definitely no corporate salaryman. More like some rookie trying to hustle for change down in the Hollow. But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified. There must be something going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a big score waiting to be revealed. In any case, let's finish up this commission with him, then find a way to figure out what's really going on.
Interesting. She's really caught on quick, huh?
Please stick together.
Mr. Ollie,
Wait a minute, what's that noise? Would you go check ahead?
Ollie refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic occurrence. I suggest you go and...
Timed alarm in a corner of an abandoned building. Well, you see, we have some outdated equipment over there. It's not rare to encounter issues with fires, electrical leaks, leaky toilets, and stuff.
Phew. Oh, luckily that's not an enemy. We should get out of here. Oh, over there!
talking about work, Mr. Ollie. What do you...
What's that? Oh, there's something wobbling around! Straight ahead! Can you go check?
Sorry, I like doing that sometimes.
Master, there is an unknown object moving around in the ruins ahead. Ollie is scared stiff.
Only discovered a wrinkled, worn coat. Supermarket coupon. Unexpectedly obtain a supermarket coupon. Nekomata decides to not press Ollie for any holes in his story for the moment.
Can't wait to...
Can't wait to go shopping.
Ollie believes this may be a useful marker.
Oops. Well, congratulations, you've arrived at where I've been. Wish you luck in all your future endeavors. Let me bestow upon you a blessing. Then a recording of a song by a person who was Way too confident or seeing your voice starts playing. You call this a blessing? This blessing is attracting the Furials. Happy birthday to you!
Kitty, go get some rest. Together now. Don't worry, everyone will get their share.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ugh.
I got you.
Slice. Woo! Easy peasy. Squeezy queasy.
Ethereals are way too scary. We should get out of here. Over there!
Money. Data.
Let me handle that locked door ahead. I forgot to bring the key card.
Seems like we can open the door with that button.
Can you... can you please go take a look?
Woo! Secret. Boop.
The door's open. We should go this way now. Yeah.
Wee. Wee. Sorry.
It should be safe around here. Oh, why are ethereals here all of a sudden? Take care of them. I'm begging you.
Boop. Pass. Alright. Bitch.
Now or never.
Fine.
You rang.
Go now.
Bang. Over to Nicole. That wasn't a successful assist. Nico!
Stay focused.
Nicole. Nakamata. Watch this. Dodge.
What's this?
Feel the ultimate starlight.
Check this out.
Kitty, go get some rest.
Done.
The ethereals have all been taken care of.
Home stretch. Can I walk behind you too?
Just follow me.
Hey, our data.
The survey route finishes right up there.
How can there be so many?
Let's just heal everyone. Boop.
scary. I'll get rid of them.
Whee! Critical stage of the commission. Let's finish this off. Dodged. Bitch. Woohoo!
Leave it to Billy. I've got plenty of bullets. Don't worry,
Kill
everyone
them
will
all.
get their share.
Or end this wave. Right off the bat. Thanks, Nicole.
What's this?
Thanks, Nikomata. Woo!
So you.
Feel the ultimate starlight.
Nikomata.
Now or never. Billy time.
Boom. And we're clear.
Phew, that's great. That's a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. Couldn't have gotten it all done today without you. As for your payment, once we exit the hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
Okay, we're counting on you, Mia.
Now that our business is done and dusted, shall we head out of the hollow now?
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the hollow.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can...
Darn it. I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose and identity. I don't have time. We have to leave the hollow soon and then everyone will go their separate ways.
Well, you can't torture him.
Nekomata, to be up front, you can't extract info.
Come on, I know that. Even if he's hiding something, he's still the client. Besides, just because I was taken in by a street gang doesn't mean I'm gonna do stuff like that. Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me, it's time to use my secret ability. Watch this.
Nikomata quickly darts over to where Ollie is standing without him noticing and returns just as quickly.
Got it. Now let me see what, huh? Wait,
He's respect over people. What's a civilian doing with these?
Handcuffs. Ordinary civilians don't just go around carrying these.
Hold up, Wise. Barry just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
what? These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby. What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean, they're not my...
Tell us the truth, Ollie. Why do you have public security handcuffs on you?
It's that...
Oh, so you just found them somewhere.
Well, that's completely fine.
That's completely fine, yeah?
Gives Ollie a sharp kick in the knee, then pins him to the ground. Bam.
Well, now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a public security officer. I thought I could get a nice score from the commission. It seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble. And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment? Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers. A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become an officer.
Why are you getting all virtuous
He is a
all of
public
sudden?
security officer.
Hold up. Don't interrupt me. We want the truth, and get on with it.
I can't tell you.
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation? Let me see. Since you're... Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy to see you. Right? How about now? Ready to talk?
Damn. Remember how we talked about torture?
Even if you feed me to the
What is up with this guy? He's steer.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer. Ollie, male, Team 4, Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct. That's who this guy is.
Huh? No.
Ah, shit. Uh-oh. This is PubSec. PubSec's posting fake internat commissions. Not long after, on a secluded street outside the Hollow.
Alright, we've made it out. Well, Ollie? I mean, officer? You said you wouldn't hold us liable before, so let's say you're—
Please, wait! Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people, and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today? My mission today was top secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we would have snuck off and left you with the ethereals. Way back when we first realized you weren't who you claimed to be.
Oh, I see. Of course. That makes sense. Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all along?
Yeah. Your acting needs work.
I'm sorry, but your acting is really... isn't good.
Seriously, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Because this operation was at my personal request. I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched. There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info. If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky, I might even have gotten a certificate.
I expect you to be so motivated.
I didn't expect someone like you would be so motivated.
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second. Hello? Boss, it's Ollie.
Where are you? Did you post to Internaut pretending to be a company going into a hollow? Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great. If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
And he's still terrified of ethereals.
My boss praised me. All these years, my boss has finally praised me. Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus.
Oh,
Poor guy.
congratulations.
He's gonna have to go on operations.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy.
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into any ethereals.
Damn.
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy, let's go.
Wait a sec! Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit forward, but would you please consider becoming...
Huh?
Public
You know the
consultants.
truth about my Internaut commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine. With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer.
Then
If you really won't say yes, then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes. And...
Yeah?
He's not gonna threaten us. I thought you were gonna hold us
I thought you were
responsible.
gonna say you'd hold us responsible.
I'd never go back on my word. I swear it on my honor as an officer.
Aw.
I gotta say, he really... Fine, Ollie. I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
Really?
But on one condition. We charge a high...
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
Great. Then let's...
Heck yeah. Later, Ollie rushes back to the 12th precinct with a heavy sigh of relief.
Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back, huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
I didn't take you for someone who'd team up a public security officer.
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that? Don't worry, I won't lose us any money. I've heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not? And Dolly might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me. Perhaps there's more to the sky than meets the eye? Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him.
Heck yeah.
We can talk about his case then.
I thought Ollie was a thief. Turns out he's PubSec. This commission has gone on for so long. Unfortunately, Ollie means no harm. Yeah, after all, we do our business on Internet. We had a pretty big misunderstanding with Ollie in the Hollow. Anyway, we're committed now, so let's pull ourselves together and get this commission done. Episode 2. Episode 2. Episode 2. Heck yeah. Get a message from Nekomata. She wants to meet at the alley entrance. Maybe she has an update on the last commission. Your proxy is here. We're discussing tactics. As you can see, the situation has become clearer. I never expected this to be the culprit. Spreading rumors, laying down bait, and luring the enemy. What a cunning move. Experience you pick up from years on the streets. Wouldn't have resorted to this if the situation wasn't this dire. I knew we could count on you, Nekomata. I'm with you. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm missing something. For 2 days in a row now, the barbecue beef has gone missing from my bowl of noodles while I wasn't paying attention. I bumped into Nekomata earlier and she helped me get to the bottom of this. Turns out the culprit is the cat. Planning a sneak attack on its belly to make up for the pieces of barbecue beef I lost out on over the last 2 days. I thought you were talking about the commission. Oh, I almost forgot you. I came here to talk with you two about following up on the commissions today. Let's talk about any details in your store. I'm going to die from exhaustion if I keep standing here now.
These gangsters have been looting lost ether resources all over the hollows for quite some time. Their methods are cruel, and they've amassed a substantial fortune. No precinct in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down because they roam around, so the case remains unsolved. So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, we put out the word on Internaut that there's a large commission to recover ether resources. The commission which you and the proxy got involved with last time. Then, we use ether resources from our evidence room as bait and set a trap by placing them in the hollow. Finally, we wait for the gangsters to take the bait and then apprehend them all inside the hollow.
Sounds pretty solid. Then what?
Okay, well, then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Oh, well done then. It seems like you have a real talent for organizing plans.
It's just 11th Precinct also wants in, and I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
Why did you say just? You're starting to make me nervous.
You see, only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover into the hollow to set up the trap with 2 strangers from the General Affairs Department who I've never even met before. And my weakness will be exposed the second we run into any ethereals, and they won't exactly help me hide it, and then once my boss hears about it, I'm betting once again I'll...
So what? It's not like I can go meet them in your place. Cry and beg all you want, but I'm not gonna do anything that risky.
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata. As a case consultant, I just need you to take care of any ethereals along the way, so we can safely lay our bait.
Case consultant? sounds more like a bodyguard.
Oh, not at all. Think of it as being temporary, unofficial personnel for public security. I've already filled in everyone back at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out with the operation.
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers.
Oh, please don't say that. This operation really needs you, Miss Nekomata. What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away? Then you won't have to talk to the other officers.
If that's an option, then I'll consider doing it. By the way, this case consultant thing, is there anything else I need to know about?
As you're effectively temporary unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically the same rules that current officers do. You'll be fine. You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual.
Hold on.
Is something wrong?
I know what to do, so just leave everything to me.
She memorized the whole thing?
And so that's what happened when I met Ollie just now.
She ended up memorizing all 476.
So at 476 pages, did you memorize everything?
Course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public security officer by reading all that? All I have to do is work with the officers from public security. It's no big deal. I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand. There's still some time before Ollie's mission, so I'll go study nearby and give you a buzz when it's time to go.
Oh, she's gone. She said she was going to study somewhere nearby. How does Nekomata plan to study exactly? Why don't you go find out, Wise? That way, you'll be more confident going into the hollow with her.
Oh, she doesn't plan to study. She's gonna go pet the cat. Eavesdropping what you call studying? Hey, you don't have to put it like that. Look, those officers over there look like they're discussing work. It's a good chance to study how they talk to each other. You can watch them with me if you want. Just keep it on the down low and don't stare at them like that. Whitney from Team 2, Criminal Investigation Department on the 11th Precinct. Heard you folks are lead on Operation Midnight case, reporting that on Durban from traffic control. Here's a list of people involved in the traffic accident. Driver, who is now in a coma, is suspected to have some ties to Operation Midnight. You need to be so formal. While I'm in charge of the case, it's the support and teamwork from all the departments and units that has made such rapid progress in our investigation possible. Madam Whitney, you're so down to earth. It's the least we can do. The 11th and 12th precincts have always worked well together, thanks to all of you. Take this info back to headquarters for review. Please keep an eye on the unconscious driver. Oh, there's nothing much left to see here. I'll go check out some other places. Yeah. She's by the newsstand. Let's go. Oh, you're here. Shh, keep your voices down. Look over there. See those two chattering? Might not be in uniform, but my bet is they're public security officers. Yeah. You gotta trust my cat's instincts. Wade from Team 2 at the CID got transferred to another precinct. He's at 11th now? He's gonna be kept on his toes. Crime rate there is way higher than ours. So close a lot of cases, really know how to get the job done. It's true. Start at the same time and he might get promoted to Janet's headquarters soon. I'll be stuck here. Hey, did you guys settle a big case last month? It's inter-district arrest. The case belongs to the 8th precinct and we didn't even get to interrogate the suspect before they were taken away, so it ended up having nothing to do with us. Thought being on the case would save me from worrying about this year's performance evaluation, but now I can't even come up with a decent self-assessment report. Last year, someone in the 11th precinct from the 10,000 word report and that higher-ups are more strict about word count for self-assessment. By the way, Jean, your girlfriend works in the General Affairs Department in 11th. Haven't seen you two together recently. She's really busy. The GAD often has handled various tasks for the CID. There's a lot going on in the Lebanon. Plus, a lot officers in the CID are undergo a lot of pressure, so they sometimes take it out on the GAD. Reminds me, when we helped out at headquarters, we often get treated like errand boys. Wish I could have a nice supervisor. That PubSec comes with its fair share of troubles every day. Is this stuff really useful? Anyone who's experienced life on the streets knows that if you want to understand someone, you need to know how they truly live and think. Post security officers might just be chatting, but they actually reveal quite a bit of useful information. For example, guys from the General Affairs may see us as their superiors from the criminal investigation. If that's the case, we do end up talking to them during the operation. We don't have to be so nervous. Makes sense. Looks like my studying's paying off, right? Covered enough useful information for the operation later. I'll go get ready. Let's meet at the entrance. Cat on patrol. More stuff. Hold on. Monica. Making enemies and hollows, doing nothing to your chances. Yep, don't attack those merchants. Food to take into a hollow. Saintly nutrition pack. Instant noodles. Man. Don't take hardtack. It'll make you feel worse the more you eat. Your pressure will skyrocket. Don't take milk either. No iced milk in hollows. Your story, please. Alright. I wonder what stage 3 of this is gonna be. Cat on patrol. What if I just sent her in alone?
Standing by.
I have two guns,
She'll get
so
Billy.
double the accuracy.
What if it's just... I'll just send the two of them. Only the two of them. See how that goes. She convinced Billy to help her out.
Ollie, I'm with the proxy at the coordinates you sent.
That's great! So, once I meet with the officers from the 11th precinct, you just need to follow us in parallel from a distance. If anything happens, I'll request your immediate support through comms.
Just when the time comes, be quick about it instead of exercising your lung capacity.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th precinct will be with me.
I hear footsteps. Sounds like the other officers have arrived on your end. Good. Let's stay in touch.
Hey, but I haven't seen anyone else here yet.
Master, 2 young humans have been detected near you.
Huh? Hey, Ollie. There are 2 people approaching me over here. What's going on?
Oh, so Ollie's alone.
That's impossible. I know I sent the correct meetup code. Oh no! I did send the wrong one!
I was just about to ask you that.
What are we gonna
before they see
do?
you. There
I'm
won't be
gonna
enough
ask you
people with
that.
you.
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I have to run? Besides, what happens to the operation if I leave?
The operation. The operation. I'll just go back and confess to my boss about my ethereal phobia. It's fine. At the very worst, they'll just take command of the operation from me. In any case, I'll take full responsibility.
Or if Ollie would have the guts to do like that.
Ollie can be quite stubborn about certain things.
Quit complaining, Wise. If we don't make a plan soon, we're gonna be out of time.
Don't worry, Proxy. I'll handle this. Looks like I'll have to show off my skills from my old profession. Consider this a free lesson, Ollie.
Watch and
And
learn. Punches the shit out of the officers.
Close by.
Is that a girl over there? Did we get something wrong?
Hey, are you two from the next precinct over? You're in the right place. Codename Operation Watch and Wait. I'm Ollie from Team 4 Criminal Investigations at the 12th Precinct, and I'm in charge of today's operation.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the 11th Precinct, and this is Huggins. We humbly apologize if we caused any offense just now. We'll cooperate in full and carry out all orders to finish the mission.
You don't have to be so formal. We've never met, and it's an undercover sting. So it's completely normal to be guarded about anyone nearby the meeting point. And without 11 Precinct support, we could never carry out this operation. So I should be thanking you.
I didn't think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie, or so easygoing. When I heard the name Ollie, I imagined an old guy in a stained tan suit with heavy bags under his eyes.
Ollie.
Oh, they're talking about me.
This guy has a very specific imagination.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Huggins is just like that. And what were you just saying about being specific?
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's hurry up and be specific.
Roger. We've already marked out several alternative coordinates, so please come with us.
We fooled them. We actually fooled them!
Don't relax just yet, Ollie. That was just the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way. The real test isn't
Oh,
just
great.
getting started. Anyway, find somewhere safe nearby to hide and keep an eye on things. If I need info from you, be ready to tell me quickly. Understand?
Right. Understood.
Officer, we've already marked 3 deployment points. This is the first location. This is the second.
And this is
And
the third.
This is the final one.
Very well. We'll go investigate as per usual. Hollows are unpredictable. Stay close to me. Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Bonk.
Wait. I hear something strange.
How come there are so many ethereals here?
Ah, shit. Whoop.
Together now!
Take the chance!
Whew. Over to Billy. Back to Nekabata. Keep going. Keep it up.
Together now. Starlight,
Shine bright.
Take the chance!
Starlight Knights, assemble!
Woo.
No problem.
Whoa, where'd she get those blades from? Does she hide it under her puffy sleeves?
Woo! I never expected a bunch of ethereals to jump out of nowhere like that. But they're dealt with.
You sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of you.
Come on, you're all exaggerating. We're only up on you by 0.2 points. And combat scores are really only for internal use anyway. They're worth nada in the real world. Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that...
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper of a case a little while back, though?
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried out by the 14th precinct, right? We can't take any credit for that.
Ah, I see. That's a real shame.
Right? If we don't catch these gangsters and their ether loot, then I don't know what I'm gonna write in my annual report this year.
Wow, even an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports. I feel like you're one of us.
Nekomata is
It's much
blending in
harder being a desk
perfectly.
jockey than catching criminals in the hollow. But the word limit for reports this year has been reduced. Thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote out 20 times. Being a public security officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
Delaney, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that. Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
But that's what I really thought.
You two are sure.
But that's what I really thought.
I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inner precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along at all.
Isn't that a good thing? Why you getting all self-pity?
Huh? Officer?
I meant, there's nowhere good to play.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next stop.
Right.
We probably shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Next, let's go over there.
Research data, healing, and escape. Suddenly it becomes unstable. Oh.
The space here seems pretty unstable.
Eh.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Ah, shit.
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred. You are now...
Great. A hollow...
Master, we found an old project...
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
Down, right, up. Down, right, up, down. Right. Up. Special item?
I have discovered a note. I suggest picking it up. The note reads, Red is a light...
Oh. What happens if we go anyways? Alright.
Why does it feel so familiar here?
There may be something worth investigating over there.
Alright, down, right, up, up. I guess. A fight. Let's go. That was loading for a while. Let's go, Billy. Yeah. Billy is actually just the public security officers. The stand-in for what they would do in this situation. Oh. Wrong way. Yes! Woo! Papa. And let's get out of here.
I thought one of the first two locations would surely be suitable. Lucky we didn't spend too much time on them.
It's so nice to have such an elite on the team. Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success at such a young age. Could you tell us which school you graduated from?
Which school?
Oh, right. This is...
Yeah, it was Argyle's campus.
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Huggins, watch your mouth! Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything bad about your old school. It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must be from an elite academy.
So, which year did you graduate?
Oh, that's me again. Class of 45.
Oh, she's gonna be way too young for that.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago?
Yeah, but...
Now's not the time to go blank.
I just...
Hang on. Officer... A child prodigy who skipped grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
Huh?
Yeah.
You got me. I can't hide anything from you. I was actually an orphan who was taken. My foster mom was always so...
Ah, I see. So you're the oldest in a family with lots of fun. You lived in a tiny house at the mercy of the elements. As the oldest kid, you'd secretly eat moldy crusts while carving off the good bits of bread.
Huggins, you're coming up with a lot of...
Wow, sounds like an old soap opera.
That's why. To keep costs down at home, you chose to enroll at the Argyle...
Actually?
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too. Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
Well, before I went into foster care, but even with all that, it might have been unintentional. But so if I could, I also wanted to protect something.
Jesus, she is so smooth about this.
I understand. You chose to become a public security officer to protect others. No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age. Your morals are beyond reproach. I only became an officer to show off to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
Huggins.
About your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own. I only took this job for its pension perks.
Don't be like that. I think it's good to have dreams based in reality. Besides, our reasoning for joining the force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city, day in, day out?
Both the officers are like, no.
So kind. As a fellow public public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily. Don't mind him. Let's push on and check out the next location.
Gets emotional easily is an understatement.
This area is prone to spatial displacement. Not a good spot. Let's head to another deployment point.
Let's get that data.
I haven't detected any anomaly.
Alright, hopefully the commission isn't over. If only Ollie could help with physical labor like this.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work. So it's done. I didn't think talking with those two would be so tiring.
Really? You obviously had no issues with it, Miss Nekomata. And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something, it was just like the real thing. If I didn't know you were just pretending to be me, I might have been moved to tears just like Huggins.
You might be emotional too, man.
Acting skills were so bad before, Ollie.
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to never completely make everything a lie. You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real-life experience works best, balancing truth and fiction.
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching.
Because it's a true story.
Hey, don't just assume other people's experiences.
I said add a hint.
Anyway, if you hadn't messed up giving up the info, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I'm so sorry, truly. Hang on, I think I hear something nearby.
Oh.
Ollie, do you copy? What's going on?
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the
God
clouds.
damn it. Ollie.
Hypothesis. This area experiences spatial anomalies that teleport in ethereals from other locations.
What? Now of all times? I'll come up with something. As long as he can hold them off for a few minutes.
God dang it, Ollie.
What do you mean by come up with something? Officer Ollie, you've seemed a little absent-minded right from the get-go.
That's... You're right. I've actually had something on my... The key to this whole watch and wait operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters actually take the ether bait we've laid out for them. That's why I think, before we withdraw, we should check nearby for signs of anyone suspicious. To guarantee that nobody notices anything about today's
Ah, I see. Drawing on such rich experience, no wonder you're leading the operation.
It's just... You've helped me out so much today running around these hollows. And now,
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations is what public security officers do.
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you, Officer Ollie, so just give us the order.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna split into 2 groups and search for signs of anything suspicious nearby. If we find anything, radio the other team.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we've got to find... Nakamata's swift response earns the approval of the other 2 public security. However, to ensure everyone's safety, it might be wise to provide them with some additional guidance. Check the left side together. Make it point, it'd be better if we stick together. Let's do that. The 2 officers not in agreement.
So we'll go that way.
I'm with you.
Proxy, we have to go rescue Ollie.
Let's find Ollie. Whee!
These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
Let's get our research data. Boop. And we're ready. Yeah. Alright.
There's so many ethereals teleporting here. This doesn't look great. hope you can hang in there. Do you really think some wimpy ethereals can stop me?
Plenty of bullets!
Does the android need help?
Whoa.
My whiskers are tingling. Ollie must be close. These ethereals are never stinged.
Boom.
Ollie's up ahead.
Ollie!
Ollie! Hey, Ollie! You can stop shaking now. Everything's fine.
Miss Nekomata! Proxy! You made it! Oh no. If you're here, does that mean the entire operation has failed all because of me?
It hasn't failed. I managed to think up a way to send those two off. I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into such a mess. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook. You got that?
Damn, ruthless. He did mess up a lot, though.
Ollie? Answer me!
I feel like Ollie's a little bummed out. Am I imagining things?
Seems a little depressed.
You're not wrong, Proxy. It's because I can't stop wondering. Has teaming up with you all, or rather my idea of receiving a commendation, been unrealistic from the start? Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I've only caused you trouble. I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now, okay? Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. But there's actually lots of things I can't do. There are traces of ethereals all around you, Ollie. You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
Really? I didn't even notice.
Ollie, you were the one who came up with using internet against these gangsters. You were the one leading this operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now. Who kept yourself alive until we got here. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think. Stop being so hard on yourself, and turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon. Huh? It's a message from those other officers. Yes, this is Ollie. What's going on?
Ma'am, your intuition and foresight are truly remarkable.
Huh?
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point, so we apprehended him immediately. This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking for.
Where are you right now? We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th precinct together.
What? Go into the precinct together? Delaney? Huggins? Wait a sec. I'm really far away from you right now. Why don't you take him back to the 11th precinct?
That, it wouldn't be proper.
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. I'll be watching closely as to how you're
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Great work.
That's weird. I only mentioned it offhand. I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal. If you go back with them to their precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So, dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, she's starting to act a little bit like an actual officer. Contact me the moment you hear anything. I need to know how that commission's gonna go. Or that interrogation's gonna go. Ollie hurries out of the hall and back to the 12th precinct.
Proxy, Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well. I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking Eos back.
Never expected you to be so patient with Ollie.
I never expected you to be so patient with Ollie.
Hey, come on. What are you saying? Even my ears are blushing. I mean, we've put in a lot of work today. If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our investment. How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just avoid them. But after working with these two, I realized they're just a bunch of average Joes. You've also been running around all day, Proxy. Thanks. I bet we'll be getting a message from Ollie sometime soon. Let's get some rest for now. I'll contact you if I hear anything.
Alright, let's see how Nakamata's third part goes. Phew! Despite the twists and turns, the operation went smoothly. I thought we were done for. We're safe thanks to Nakamata's quick reaction. Yeah, really? Who would have thought Ollie would make such a terrible mistake? I knew Nakamata was smart, but I guess I underestimated her. I'm just glad Nakamata joined the Cunning Cares instead of becoming our opponent. By the way, Wise, what do you think about that guy who got caught by the security officers from the 11th? Maybe we got lucky. Yeah, I also find the timing of that guy showing up a bit too convenient. Maybe we can trace that guy back to the gang public security is after. Anyway, let's wait for an update after Ollie's interrogation. Alright, cat and mouse game. Let's get part 3. She wants to meet up at the parking lot. She sounds kind of serious in the text. I wonder what happened. The public security officer found out who you are. How long do you think you could withstand being interrogated before confessing? This is too serious of a word. Just saying. Maybe I'm being too cautious. Ollie's interrogation has concluded. Pretty efficient, huh? Sphinx stand. We seem to be getting the answers that we need. My intuition tells me something is wrong. Very few gangsters who roam the streets are willing to reveal things so readily. I'm not sure if it's because public security is more experienced in interrogation techniques, but never mind. Something just feels off. That's why I wanted to talk to you in person. Let's talk inside your store. After returning to the store of Nakamata, everyone listens to her recount of meeting with Ollie.
Miss Nakamata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation. That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after. He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh, and under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh? Why do you ask? Is that important?
Of course! If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation. Or perhaps you're completely right. If he keeps saying, I can't say, it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
You're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the Precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still
Yeah,
seems
wow.
fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now.
Back to the present in the video store.
That's everything that happened. According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
And is Ollie good with all this? Any concerns about the operation?
You don't seem convinced, Nekomata. Is everything okay?
If the gangster's confession was true, then everything should be fine. But, and maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself, something tells me we should find out more about that guy first. Since the precinct has already drawn up a plan to capture them, though, neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter. I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
Alright, well. Time to catch those crims. Just Nekomata alone. It's tempting.
Standing by.
We'll get someone to help. And B.
Let's move.
Have to at least have a stunner. Help Ollie tighten the net on the gangsters.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go. Over.
Roger that. All right, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Yeah, give your boss a call.
Yes, sir. Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's all sorted now.
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over. Is it the right place?
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
All right, we're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles. Out.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods.
Meanwhile, not too far away.
Proxy, Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have updated your system with Ollie's look. Please make sure detected an electrical switch that controls the door. I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all. Ethereals! We can close the door with that button over there so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nekomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
Oh, here's our fight. Fall back, kitty cat. Nekomata.
Standing by.
Yeah. Woo.
Focus fire. Focus fire.
Take the chance.
Woohoo. Back to Ambi.
No problem.
Target strike. Focus fire.
Hehe.
Target strike. Take the chance. Thunder.
Back to Nekomata.
Take the chance. Copy that. Thunder. Go next.
Woohoo!
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but I'm not sure if we can. Seems like we're good to go.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
This all seems too well orchestrated. Wait, shouldn't all the bandits be where the beta set? Why are they still here? You and Nekomata have a bad feeling about this, but you need to defeat them first and interrogate them after. Butt kicking time.
Kitty cat. Target strike. Go next. Thunder. Take the chance. Standing by.
Back to Anby. To Nekomata.
Take the chance. Over here. And over here. Copy that. Go next.
Cha!
Focus fire. Fracture.
Perish.
Take the chance. Roger. Focus fire. Take the chance.
Nekomata and Anby working well together is so funny to me.
Weird. Why are there bandits here?
What happened? Where did they go?
Isn't this the whole thing about the spatial distortion anomaly thing?
How come our hollow is shifting? Gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
What? What's going on? I thought there were only supposed to be a few of them covering the sale. What are all these guys
Ah,
doing
shit.
here? This isn't good. We're outgunned.
Oh, he's dead.
Everyone, just calm down and get ready to.
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So,
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the hunted, did you?
you, don't tell me you.
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources. We always know where the grass is greener. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gangster. Anyway,
That is true.
we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Already shaking with fear. Now, how did a coward like you end up making captain?
All right, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No. No way. I won't.
No. Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that a good deal? Or would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting to be fed?
I'd rather wait.
Ethereals! No.
Hey, boss! I think Ethereals really freaked
Ethereals. Ethereals.
guys right
Ethereals.
Boss's patience is running out.
No, I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my job either. If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired, and my life will be completely ruined.
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
No, that's not what I meant either. What I'm saying is...
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not just, making stuff up?
Of course not. Please trust me. I'm an orphan and was adopted as a kid. I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore, and this operation might be the last chance I ever get. But seeing as it's doomed anyway, I should really think about myself first and foremost. As long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live. Alright then. Lead the way.
He's got a plan. On the other side.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy. It was all a setup. The gangsters tricked Ollie.
Well, it's already happened. So all we can do now is adapt and respond. But what do you two think about what Ollie just said?
Ollie must have a reason for what he's doing.
I think Ollie must have something planned.
Yeah, I think so too. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Yeah, like she said, he may be unreliable, but he's got more backbone than I thought. And did his speech to the gangster boss sound familiar to you too?
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and see what he's up to.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members?
I gotta kick ass. Oh, give him the money. And we get the research data. Yeah!
Fall back, kitty cat. Roger.
Ooh. Total execution. She does hide the knives in her sleeves. Her big baggy sleeves hide the knives. Whoa!
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
Eva dewdrops. They're both at full health, so.
Okay, we're here. We've arrived at our destination.
Hey, what is this place? This seems pretty far from where you stash your etheric resources.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from who knows where?
Yes, just a little bit longer, and a miracle.
Huh? What's the matter? What's that sound?
Boss, there's so many. Where'd they all come from?
Ollie has gone into feral crybaby mode.
Looks like he wants the ethereals to weaken the gangsters, to create an opportunity for us.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him.
Oh boy.
The gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up.
Whee! Oh my god. Ah. Wait, not yet. Hi, Ollie. Alright, let's go. I guess they didn't expect us to be able to deny that.
We finally wiped out all the ethereals, boss.
Where'd that sneaky little cop get to, Alberto? How dare he try this kind of stunt on me? I'm gonna skin him alive.
He's over here. We've got him. Come here.
I took you for a jittery coward before. I didn't think you had the guts. You led us to that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out. Bet you never thought a bunch of gangsters like us could take them all out, huh?
No. I actually thought of that, but I knew this would be enough.
What do you mean? Make some sense.
What he means is, now I can take you out all by myself.
Fucking time, let's go. Actually, fine. We'll just do it all only as Nekomata. I'll even skip out on assist. Or try to, while I'm not spamming the attack button.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Roger.
No problem. Don't zone out.
Let's go.
He's heading that way. Run him down.
Time for some butt kicking.
That all you got? Let's get him.
God dang it, I was spamming the click. Woo!
How much longer are you gonna bug me?
That's why you all surrendered, of course.
Dream on!
She's just one girl. Take her out.
Ooh. For one girl, she is sure kicking all of your asses.
She's just some lousy cat.
Would you care to say that one more time?
You stupid cat!
Gotcha! Told you I could take all you out just by myself.
W for Nekomata.
Proxy, you really came.
Look a little shaky there, buddy.
You're looking kind of shaky. Did you get hurt?
Don't worry, our uniforms are pretty tough. It's just, I saw so many ethereals all at once. It got me a bit flustered.
Those gangsters almost tore you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? You really are something. But anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
Aw, thanks to your quick thinking.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them, Nekomata might not have been enough to take them out.
Well, now that I think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but I suddenly thought of what Miss Nekomata said before. Turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
So, you figured out the way I do things, and tricked those gangsters the same way I would've? Great work! And thanks to your quick thinking, your lies went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
It's because what I said wasn't all lies.
Yeah?
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own personal experience if you want to get someone to believe your lies? Well, I really am an orphan.
Oh shit.
I was a kid at the orphanage, and I really did have to more or less raise a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me.
Aw.
The reason I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition, due to family finances.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company-affiliated school? I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships. And with your ether aptitude, you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job offers once you graduated.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing memories of their early years, and they happen to find themselves on a path irreversibly in pursuit of money and survival. Of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is. But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people. But I'm no role model. I've done nothing really after all these years. I mean, I've never even been awarded so much as a simple commendation before.
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. It was all because of this.
Damn.
But I think your wish just might have come true.
Huh?
Good role models aren't defined by the accommodations they're awarded, but by the actions they take. You showed ingenuity and bravery during the mission. You not only saved public security from losing those ether resources, but you also arrested all those criminals. Are those not the actions of a good role model?
Damn right, Nekomata.
Really? I did all that?
Well, now technically you did.
So keep your head up high. Your brothers and sisters, they're all gonna be proud of you too. Anyway, Everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to handle.
So it concludes a successful partnership.
A happy and successful end to our cooperation.
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time, but I'll pay both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus. But as for my cut, I don't want it.
Huh? Miss Nekomata, what are you talking about?
I said you don't have to pay me. Just pay the proxy. Take your bonus and buy those kids something nice. Kids who grow up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. This is just... It's just what I found in my personal experience.
Let's split the remainder
In that
then.
case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition. Remember what you said today, and keep being a good role model for those kids.
Aww.
Yeah. And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one after you.
Thanks so much. I promise. I'll definitely keep up my end of the deal too.
Aww. Curtain closed on a successful operation. Heck yeah. A week later. Have you come to work off some of your debt?
Welcome. Come to work off some of the cunning hair's debt?
No way. I just came by today to bring you some fresh fish.
What?
Wow, the fresh smell of a new scheme.
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? Isn't he a public security officer? Where'd he get so much fish?
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage last weekend. He went ahead and told them all the presents were for me, so all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Wow, isn't that fantastic? Fish is your favorite.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us sirens. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer. Like steak or crab legs. Anyway, I've got way too much now, so I want to share some with you. Take half of it. I insist.
It's a lot of fish still. Just then, the door to the video store opens.
MBU, what are you doing here?
I'm just returning a tape. Ah, proxies. That's a lot of fish.
One of Nekomata's friends gave it to her.
One of Nekomata's friends gave them to her.
Hey, Ambi, what do you mean by, huh? Exactly.
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us cunning hares.
Well, of course I do. Because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to call me a role model for the cunning hares.
Yeah, the very role model of a cunning hare.
You just agreed.
Nekomata, you are the very role model of a cunning hare.
It's nothing. Why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
I'm going back to the cunning hares now, Nekomata. You coming? Want me to carry some fish?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon. See ya!
Well, Nekomata is a real model of a cunning hare.
How about fish for dinner tonight, Wise?
God dang it. Nekomata finishes speaking and leaves. Oh. Why did Nekomata just say she did was a waste of time? Because her original goal, you know? Oh, I remember now when Nekomata first got in touch with us. It was to get Poker Face to admit that Nekomata really is a model of the cunning hares. Nekomata really is a model of the cunning hares. But if Nekomata had not invested so much time in this case, she wouldn't have made friends with Ollie and gotten fish from a friend, and wouldn't have had the chance to brag to Anby about how popular she is. Yeah, so I don't think what Nekomata did was a waste of time at all. We also get fish for free. Yeah, right. What are you going to do with the fish, though? I don't think we could eat them all in one meal. How about trying a few different dishes? Agent story completed. Whew. Kitties have no bad intentions. Alright, I think I'm done with for now. Gonna go take a break or something. Maybe switch to a different game. See ya.